How are you? Hello,
Hey.
everybody in the crowd. I had to ask, and I know people are going to say about the wiener behind me. I have to. Whoops, wrong shoulder.
I don't mind your friend. He's fine with
I
me.
know, but it's a Pokemon Rodney. So like you can't top a Pokemon Rodney. Like,
does he have powers? Super powers?
I know. It's like, I choose you. I have no idea.
Wait, you don't choose him though, Liz. You don't.
No, I don't. I don't choose him, but I have a lot of friends that choose him.
Yeah. Well, see, equal opportunist.
Right? Right there. Just right there.
So
I wanted to talk to you. Let me get this. Make sure my volume is off because I tend to leave it on. And then before I know it, it's going in my head.
We don't want that.
I think I caught it. I think I caught it in time because, you know, I have a tendency of doing that, unfortunately. That's where you're a lot better than I am because I tend to go, oh, that's still on? My bad.
Oops.
And in case anybody is wondering, this is the amazing Laura FM shirt with her signature, everybody, and little hearts. And it's safe person.
I love that.
You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that at all. So how have you been?
I'm good. I'm existing. It's only Tuesday, and I was hoping it was Wednesday. I was
hoping it was Friday.
Yeah, me too. My daughter thought it was Thursday. I was hoping it was Wednesday. We were both off by a day and very saddened by it.
Yeah, it breaks it breaks everybody's heart. Let's say hello to some people because I always forget to do roll call when you are with me because I start talking and I'm like, we're just going to have a conversation. Like we're just friends. We're having a conversation.
We are just friends. We are just chatting.
Jamie Palmer. Hey, Liz, hope you're doing well. Well, don't forget the amazing E, even though I didn't put it in the title, everybody, because I wanted to surprise everybody. And we might have some other guests pop in. We'll see. We'll see what the tide changes.
We're always hoping for some, wild.
We're always hoping for safe people to hop in.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Just pop on in.
Just pop on in. Just show up. We'll be
pop in party. Just come in. You got
come and go as you speak.
Pull up. Yeah.
Summer Savage, Rebecca McGuire. I never pronounce this right, so she told me her name was Sophia. So I have memorized that her name is Sophia.
We can do that.
And she is joining the revolution.
I love it.
I know. I couldn't think of what to name it, and then I was literally like, Aaron's starting a revolution. Like, not only did the TikTok people start a revolution, but Aaron going there and getting it all recorded. That's why I threw the pictures on there, because Aaron is like, he's a pretty man.
The worlds collide. I like it. That's what I think. I feel like it's like people that have nothing to do with Scientology. And then
the never ends are doing so much.
Yeah.
And then think of everybody in the chat, like they're finally learning about Scientology. We have Susan P. Want to make sure the amazing Retired Red. If anybody has not said hi to the amazing Retired Red, she's amazing.
She's an amazing lady who does so much.
And she really has red hair. It's not a joke.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I know. I'm just a blonde, guys. It looks dirty, but it's not. I'm just a blonde. Yeah.
I don't know about it not being dirty, especially with your Pokemon behind you.
Right. So yes, we see everybody. If you haven't commented, we have Polly 800, or is that Boobies? Polly Boobies. Polly Boobies Tony. I like that. I think I mess this up every single time because I think Polly 800 Ooties, and it's really Boobies.
Probably. And good name, to be honest.
Right? Like who thinks of things like that? And she's from Pennsylvania.
It's cold up there, isn't it?
That's Pittsburgh, baby.
Probably cold and
snowy. The reason that we love her name so much is she's from Pittsburgh. Or Pennsylvania, I should say. We don't know if it's from Pittsburgh. But the fact that she lives in Pennsylvania means that she is so close to the Penguins.
The Penguins.
I am a huge fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
I know you're a Penguin lover. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This I know.
Yeah.
This much I do know.
Ann Castillas or Castillo. I'm butchering that. Jennifer,
guys, we're trying.
we're doing. We got Jennifer Lee from Chicago. And we saw Rhonda W. We see Chantel, Pat O. Oh, the amazing poet is in the house. Okay. Oh, this name's. Go ahead. That's all you.
Okay. Quirkalogopagus.
Quirkalopolis.
There you go. That sounds
and
a little more fluid. That sounds
right? It rolls off the tongue.
Yep.
The not so graceful swan.
It is unfortunate Tuesday. Yeah.
Yep.
Tuesday that's doubling as a Monday because I wish we were in your head.
Pup Groomer 20. And Pup Groomer, we're going to need your advice on this one because we are both like avid animal lovers. Like she honestly, as most people know, E does fostering. Now, I personally would be a foster fail because my love loves everything. And the instant you enter our house, she just loves you and you're not allowed to leave. So yeah.
Same. I probably shouldn't have been talking to her about the wildlife possums that I feed the other day.
Because now she wants to possum.
Yeah. I mean, but I did tell you, I don't get to touch them. I just like peek through my front door like a creep. I put up like food and like there's a thing of water.
Like, I just peek like.
I do. I'm just like out there peeking and saying, hey. Well, there's a few different possums that come. And so I try to like peek my face out every hour or two before I go to bed. Like just normal people do this, right?
Yeah, you're just visiting a friend. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Chow Young Smut. If anybody has any questions in regards to the Amazing Red will pop it up because that's what she does do for us. If you are interested in the cruise, please reach out to Chow Young Smut. We have a lot of people going. I'm personally not because, as most of you guys know, the biggest thing that I am planning right now is with E, Nora, the Liz, Gail. So there's going to be 2 Liz's going. It's double Liz.
Double Liz.
Double Liz.
Double Liz in LA. How's that?
Right? That could be tricky.
We
have Denise Hunter. Yeah, we'll definitely, do the best that we can. There's also, I was closer to the pronunciation.
I knew it. I knew yours was more fluid. So,
right, because it just rolls off the tongue. So, Pup Groomer. So here's a question for you too, E. Before we get started on everything that we wanted to talk about, I have a service animal. My animal itself was technically I got for a discount of like $600 for my Siberian Husky. He's a purebred, and I have the papers. But it cost me $10,000 to get him actual training to become a service dog because there's actually school that you have to go through with your animal. Yeah. And do service dogs bark? If there's a signal that they need to tell you that your blood sugar's off, that, something's back, they will sit down and bark. Do they attack or lunge at people? My dog's a coward. Like, no, he will stand by your side and, no. Yeah. There's no biting. Mischief.
Yeah.
Hi, Liz, everyone. I'm a bit late, never late. Whatever time you get here is the time you're supposed to be here.
Very true. Yeah, I don't know that that's so much a service dog.
I think he's wearing one of those fake vests that you can order from Amazon or eBay.
But even if it is, like he's putting an animal in a position to feel stressed out constantly, and that's so not cool.
No.
I mean, I've got dogs that are like, we got them right before the big COVID hit, and so they're still a little weird with people.
Yes,
they were our foster fails, and they're brothers, and one of them thinks he's going to defend everybody, and the other one is scared of his shadow. So between the two, they like the backyard and us, and that's fine. But they're not really like, they're a little more nervous if people move too quick, because they're just more scaredy cats. But I wouldn't put them in a position to be around people with so much energy and so much yelling and like on the street. Like, you're doing that on purpose, like knowing.
Yeah, it's because he's like munching the dog. He's like, like This dog has been trained to lunge at people. Now, as you guys know, the space itself, there's a few things that haven't been paid for, like the rental car. We're not asking for food money, anything like that. Liz Gale does need flight money. So you are going to see quite a few things pop up. We also have been requested to make a list of items, like a gimbal.
Amazon wish list.
Yeah, an Amazon wish list, which I threw on my wish list. It's got a gimbal. It's even got a mic set. That way,
they were saying that
I want to mic up
audio.
Carrie. Yeah, I want to mic up Carrie because she's going to be near us and be that way. She has our actual camera, and she'll be taking pictures. But the main thing to do in this particular situation is, oh, look who we have in. Hi. We love you, Christy. You're just a, hey, if you want to join us down there, we've got enough room for one more.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we would love to see you.
Even for one night. I'll sleep on a couch or on the floor if you want to come. That's cool.
Why can't, like,
I'm not,
you guys can share a bed. It's not 2D.
Oh, that too. Oh, I don't care about that either.
I'm just saying, if we could get her down there, we've got room. Just think 24th, 25th. It'd be nice to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wink that good with the other eye. I'm sorry.
You're still practicing.
I'm like
strengthening.
It's either that or I'm having a stroke. I could be having a stroke, everybody.
No. Listen, Liz, we have the trip. Okay, the trip.
Oh, I have to have it after the trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, priorities, please.
Right.
I mean, you did make this happen, so
yes, I was the start of let's go down together.
Right.
And
we talked about it, but it was
like,
we're just, it would be so cool to go out there. And then Liz was like, I'm doing it. And I was like, oh, and we were just like, that's so cool. Yeah. And then we were like, could we make this happen? Is it feasible? And so far we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out.
Absolutely. It became feasible. It became a doable plan. We had quite a few things that just lined up. Liz Gale went down there. It was, I want to say there's a part of me that wants to say, oh, it was kind of like a shit show. It wasn't a shit show. It honestly was strategically planned. And you can absolutely tell that. Oh, hold on. I got to bring that up. Careful. You don't give anyone the gay.
Ooh.
You know that queerness is contagious.
Well, then it's going to be funny. We're going to go and stay in the house together and then come back.
It's going to be all over the place.
And we're going to be like, so sorry, I caught the gay.
I caught the gay.
Babe. I caught 20 years.
I caught it.
I've caught it now, babe. I've caught the gay.
I caught the gay. I do declare I caught the gay.
I'm so sorry. I caught it.
Oh, no talk Tony. Did I see no talk Tony? I used to be no talk Tony. Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering where no talk Tony has been. Good Lord. You guys confused me. Give them your amoeba. You'll get new ones. Okay, Liz just messaged you example of crowd control that I use for my dog. I've gotten a couple of my friends that are dog trainers have basically decided to give me like tips and tricks for that potential situation. There's also a part of me that is ordering a gimbal because it saved Aaron, shoving the gimbal in the dog's mouth. My wife is like the animal whisperer and baby whisperer. So if you need one of those animals to calm down, just send her in. But if you bite my wife, I'm biting you back.
Yeah, we do bite back. We're feral like that.
Yeah, we are like that. Like we had a rough life, everybody. But so, the reason I put in the pictures, I put the amazing Laura in there. We've got Serge Del Mar. We've got Jenna Miscavige. Jenna Mint, nice to see you. You said you'd pop in. Okay, here is Liz Gale's Venmo, and it will be later at the end with the comments. So if you were unable to donate during, it's totally okay. I know that here it should be
on their channels as well.
On their channels as well, but I've been throwing them in the comments and anything along those lines. The rental car is actually not going to be as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah,
Like,
because it was like 250 to 300, depending on the size we looked at.
Yeah, it was enough to seat all of us that are going to be staying at the place.
Mhm.
It's basically going to be about $300. And so the $300, and then I don't know how much Liz's flight is, but the
Right.
space is covered. No, we're not asking for anything additional. Nobody's asking for money for food. You know, we can cover food ourselves, but it's roughly about $300 that's missing for the rental that we just don't have. We can squeeze out money for food because guess what, everybody? We can go to Taco Bell, get a big giant value meal.
If we go to LA, we got, yes, and there's so much good food in LA. Right. I told you this. Every time I go there, I always overeat, and I stay with one of my friends that has nothing to do with Scientology. And
and we also have another friend coming.
And I always over order and overeat because I'm like, I'm in LA.
Right. And how often do you get to be there?
Well, it was like 20. I hadn't been there for like 20 years when I went like a year and a half ago for the first time when my friend wasn't doing good. So it was like unplanned, but I was also like, I'm grieving and I'm sad, so I'm gonna order a bunch of stupid food that I don't need. But it was great because then her and her boyfriend had tons of food all the time. Because I always order too much.
Yes, Summer Savage. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at an SUV with a third row. Yes, Marilyn. We can't wait to see us in LA. Hold on, I did see. So the Not So Graceful Swan. I'm impressed at how calm Aaron was. Yeah, because I can honestly tell you, I probably wouldn't have been that calm.
Yeah.
Like putting me in handcuffs. I have two bum shoulders. I played softball for years, and I do mean fast pitch. And I was a pitcher, so yeah, if doing that to what they did to Aaron to me, that would kill me. Like that would be immense pain.
Although I will say this, the moment that he said, I want him arrested, and the officer came back with, well, if you want that, then we might have to arrest you too. It seemed like a real bullshit ass tactic, just putting it nicely. And to me, if I was on camera, I'd be like, do it. Go ahead. I would love for you. I would actually love for you to.
I would love for you to violate my civil rights.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Violate my civil rights.
You just open this big can of worms that it's not good.
Yeah.
But it's also just actually putting on camera what would have happened anyway. So
because they were going to arrest him no matter what. I honestly believe that they went out there to arrest Aaron, knowing full well that their little homie had assaulted him, you know, because the idea that there's been a link, Serge has put up a few videos where it shows the skinnier version of the gentleman. But if you can tell from an anthropological view, he has the same jawline and the same bridge across his nose. So it very much looks like him, or they're just related. But they have the same bridge.
I think it was the same name too. Wasn't there a name on that? Or is that something someone might have put that in? I don't know. But
yeah, someone may have put that in, but honestly, I'll be looking out for him. I know that a lot of people are nervous. A lot of, but there's no reason to be nervous. Honestly, I've gotten about 8 emails about how people are nervous and worried that I'm not going to come back or I'm going to get arrested. No, I don't want to be Bertha's bitch. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to, would I wear orange? Yeah, I would rock it if someone hurt my family. Like I would sport that like it was a badge of honor. But at the same time,
I think we're gonna be fine. We're putting good vibes out. We're gonna be good. And to be honest, I feel like if they were to try to do the same thing again after everybody saw how that went, I think it would just be so incredibly dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. And we don't know and I hope Aaron gets a chance to go back down. I absolutely do. Because I think that, the fact that all of the people were waiting outside the police station, just waiting for him, and absolutely Mischief. Scientology is absolutely showing their true colors. Oops, clicked on the wrong one. It went too fast. Scientology is showing their true colors. More and more people are taking notice. Yes, because, and here's the thing, everybody, no matter what, you have to let people know what's going on in the world. And no matter how much Scientology has made their buildings look pretty and and so eye-opening. No, that's done from a public relations standpoint to get you in the door. The people that they put in the front lines. Now, I don't mean war by any means, but the forefront, the first people that you see, they're going to be the most attractive people. You know, they are absolutely, because if they can make the guy or girl flirt with you, then no matter what else, you're doing your job. That person is talking, and you know what, if you can lead to talking, then maybe someone will come in for a course. And you know, before you know it, you said goodbye to your family. You're like, oh, bye family. Bye friends. It's okay. I don't need to see you ever again.
Yeah.
You know.
I know. You know what we should ask our viewers, anybody watching, if you have good slogans or things you want us, if we make signs when we get there to hold up, what would you guys think would be, I don't know, important, powerful for people walking in and out of the buildings or the people working there to see? Like, you know, email us or put it in the comments. Like, what do you think? Because I've been thinking about this today. Like, obviously, we already have a few things that we've talked about that I won't say on camera yet, because
it's going to be a surprise to everybody.
They'll see it. But I always like to know what people that maybe have no affiliation, like what makes them jarred about this, like what gets your attention, what makes you feel like, wow, how is this okay? How is this happening? How do they justify that? Because to me, I feel like it's the cognitive dissonance that usually makes people break one way or another and think and, you know, wonder about, what am I doing? Is this really what I want to do with my time and my energy and my life? And I think most people that probably get into Scientology are really decent people, like majority. I'm sure there's some that are just not great, but majority of them I think are really decent, good people, and they really think that they're helping. And that's the sad part, is that they're trapped in this little bubble and they think that they're doing so much, and really all they're doing is not really thriving in their own lives, and not really able to see that they're kind of trapped. Because that's kind of what I saw before my mom passed, when she finally would start talking shit, to say it nicely. And she wouldn't talk to anybody else about it because she was so petrified about disconnection. Like, that made her just never want to say anything publicly. So she would just secretly shit talk this with me, because obviously I didn't like this. And that was, everybody knew I didn't like this growing up. I mean, I rebelled against it.
You got lucky. There's so
I
much
got lucky that I could stay
jealous of you.
But you know what? Not everyone's parent would have let them rebel. If I didn't have my mama like letting me be an asshole and being like okay to be like me and to be vocal about not liking it, then I wouldn't have been able to be vocal about not liking it. You know, like a lot of people's parents were not that. I don't know what the right word is, but they were not that open to people having their own opinions.
Yeah.
When it differed
my
from theirs.
Before I go over this is Alicia's Venmo. If you do have a chance, or if you have a few dollars you can spare just to help get the car covered, anything, just, the gimbal, be curious. Oh my God, it's been forever. Hey, Liz and everyone, just caught alive. It's been time. I'm just saying, it's been a little bit of time. But, if you can, definitely let us know. Now, I grabbed a couple of these. This is what's going to be in my ending comments. That gives you Alicia's Venmo. It gives you Nora's. It gives you Liz Gale's and Liz Gale's PayPal. Mine is on my page. So that way, if you have any questions, please definitely link it. If you have a question for Red, just say, if, hey, you want to see mine, if you want to see someone's in particular, just say, hey, Red, we'd like to draw attention. We would like to help get everybody down there. I think you're going to like some of the comments that we got. Okay.
I know.
You ready for the?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Your family misses you. Absolutely. And you know what? You can tell when people are told their family misses them, because it hurts. It absolutely hurts, because they absolutely miss their family too. But if they make a motion towards their family, then they're going to be treated like garbage. So that means every friend that they've made in there, they're not real friends. I promise you.
No. Terms and conditions may apply. Please remember.
Yeah. Please remember, terms and conditions may apply, and this is dependent upon your supervisor's choice of you.
Right.
But yes, your families miss you. This one is a guaranteed. We're absolutely going out there with something that says "Save Bob Ferris." You'll see.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to pay to be interrogated.
Ooh.
That one's kind of tricky. I like that one.
If they want to come out on the street, we can interrogate them for free. We've just by the way,
I can bull bait for free.
We have talked about this, and it is kind of a funny thing. Like, can you imagine? Like, Serge had funny ideas. He was like, we could totally do like a degraded OnlyFans, because obviously the name of my YouTube is Degraded Daughter. So like, you want to? He's like, I'll grade you Ron style. I'll degrade your ass Ron style. Like, there's no limit to how bad it'll be, and then people pay for that. And he's like,
absolutely. You could even. Oh my God, you could do, what is that called, where people show off their feet? OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. That's
you could do an OnlyFans and just be like, oh my God, you dirty bum. Like, you're just so disgusting.
What a DB. What a DB you are.
You know, you would get paid a fortune. Dominatrixes make a lot of money, everybody.
That's why we were joking about it. I mean, it's not, maybe, I mean, it's funny, but it's also like lucrative side business, guys.
Absolutely. Summer Savage, we can help you. Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Our help does not come with conditions.
No.
Like, I don't care how mean someone was to me. I'm not. Okay. Dave Pettit is a horrible human being. Melanie von Guten, because I'm not going to pronounce her name correctly for a reason, because she was not kind. There's a few people that were very not kind. And if Nora was in the chat right now, she would tell you she has a list. It's like, you know, there's a lot of people that were unkind. But here's the thing. I would
There's somebody else that could also help them if it's too much for you. Specifically.
Yeah. What? I mean, someone else could definitely. You could do it because you don't have any like.
I don't have those ties. Yeah, I might cringe if they tell me stories. And I might be like, I'm trying not to judge you, but oh God.
I'm trying not to judge you, but you know that's what's happening right now.
That was a real dick move, though. That was a real dick move, buddy. And listen, if we're friends, I will tell you that because that's how I roll. When you're friends, you tell people how it really is. I mean.
Yeah. So. And to be honest, we'd rather okay, so here is Liz Gales, just in case anybody needs it. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. I saw you commented in there. I love that you comment and you're talking.
I did really quick because I said hi because there was a second to do it. And I was muted, so I was hoping the keys didn't pick up when I did that, you know. Because sometimes
like the keys do. What if they do? What's gonna happen? Violet L.
Someone might be annoyed for a second.
We'll be there to support each other. Support each other. Cameras ready. Yeah, we're not going to miss anything. Like, I'm going to be watching her 6. She's going to watch my 6. We're all going to watch each other's 6 to make sure that we come home to our kids.
Yeah, we got kids and cats and dogs and shit. Like, we got stuff. We got.
Last I checked, my lizards cannot feed themselves yet.
Gosh. And the lizards, yeah. Okay, so kids, cats, dogs, and lizards. Anything else? Am I missing anything?
No,
right? I think that's it. Okay. Someone's gonna be like, I got some random other this and that.
Butterfly 7431 slogan. Don't do it. It's a cult.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I plan on saying that a lot. What about you?
Yeah.
Yep. Summer Savage.
Some people think it's aggressive, but I mean, by definition, it does qualify as a cult. So.
Yeah, per just the definition alone. We have Lisa Robinson, been lurking. I hope you are able to go to LA. And Liz, I hope your dad gets out soon. I would love my dad to get out. I would love to see him. I would love to be able to shake his hand, be able to give him a hug. I would love to find out whether or not he knew that I was being abused. I would love to know that. Yeah, that made me a little sad. Sorry, everybody, that choked me up a little bit. But I would hope that he isn't. That he had no idea.
Yeah. Well, everything is kind of so secluded, so there's a good chance he didn't really know. Or
they kept it from him, like everybody else in corporate America, or not corporate America, in the corporate level. You know, the LRH comms, the captains, everybody else that was using the fake Navy, the fake Space Navy uniforms. You know. They probably all knew.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt Elliott, MAA, SPTV Canada, comment. I posted my first video at Cambridge org here in Cambridge, Ontario. Plan on doing more and want to go to Toronto at some point. Good.
Oh, cool.
Good. I want to go to the Sacramento org so bad because it's literally, well, it's downtown. I'm not too concerned about police officers there. I plan on violating nobody's civil rights. And if I'm not violating anybody's civil rights, then I'm just letting people know, hey, by the way, you're walking into a cult. Hey, by the way, did you know that there's children slave labor? Hey, did you know that they split up families? Oh, you've disconnected from yours? Yeah. How do you think that made your family feel? Yeah.
It's
like,
maybe
do it
just
all.
a no-go, guys. It's maybe just a no-go. Like, go out and do something wild and not that. Like, go do drugs in the forest. I don't know. Go do something
right.
else.
It's so much better if you do drugs in the forest. Please don't do drugs in the forest.
Less damaging, probably. Yeah, I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying because when where you came from, drugs were not even on the table, guys. See, I've never done anything besides half a gummy. That's it. I've never even been drunk.
And I've done a lot. As you all know, I'm a recovering addict. And I believe that everybody can change and everybody can be a different person, because I can guarantee you the person that I was on cocaine is not the person that I am today. The person that I was when I was drinking all the way until I could see the bottom of the bottle, or the bottom would be like empty. That person is like a distant memory of a past.
Yeah. And good for you for being able to do that. I think that's important. And bravo. So bravo to you.
Hey, yeah, it does take a lot. Okay, so FYI, Solomon and Josiah were detained and cuffed in front of the blue buildings a couple hours ago. The DOA caught some action live on his YouTube. It was another fake pew pew call. Wow.
You know,
like they do so many fake calls. It's disgusting.
How are they not getting charged for fake calls? Because, you know, if like you call for something that's not happening,
or if your kid does,
like you can be charged like a fine for that. I thought.
Yeah, maybe you can get hit with a big fine. It's up to the cost of the police or ambulance or fire trucks actually rolling out to your house. You can be charged for that. And I've had friends get charged for that.
I was going to say, because I've heard of people say that they have been charged. So, I mean, I haven't personally, but I've heard that. So it's amazing that they continue to do this and get away with it. I mean, not amazing in a good way, just amazing as in, how is no one seeing this?
Yep, the not so grateful swan. I lived in Sac, Orangevale for 25 years. Get them, Liz. That is the point. We want to go down there. And the reason I want to go down there is, again, not for clout, because it's kind of disgusting to have someone say, oh, it's for clout. No, it's honestly because I grew up and I was tortured in those buildings. I lived in Big Blue. You know, it's not a joke when we tell you that these things happen every single day. There's people that are being, an ambulance in Southern what? $1,600?
I believe it.
Nope.
Yeah, I believe it. That's why people won't call 911. I believe it. And someone else said the kid that was detained is 16. So Solomon, the one that was, he's 16.
Solomon. I think if I remember, Aaron said that his name was Solomon and he's 16.
Yeah. And that's the one that I think is
that they just detained. Yeah. That's, it just bring more hate. That's all they're doing, is bringing more awareness that the LAPD is corrupt. And there are good police officers. I have to believe that. I 100% have to believe there are good officers, that some of those officers are just doing as they're ordered.
Right. That's what I think too.
But let's cut the snake's head off and stop the use of literally using the police as your security, because their security, honestly, if there was no eyes watching and there was no cameras, their security would grab you, would cuff you, would pepper spray you, would put on the elastic cuffs, that one, because they used to do it all the time. And now that there's eyes, and the fact that they don't know what to do with all the phones that are recording, and they're recording live, they don't know what to do. Yeah, the cloud comments are bullshit. They suck. because I'm not going to sit there and expose my whole body, but I can guarantee you I'm covered in scars. And if you need Carrie's attestation, she'd gladly do it.
But the thing is, no one of value is asking that.
No,
so I don't give a shit.
They're just making snark comments.
One person that actually has been through any of the stuff that you've been through is saying that. It's people that have no clue what they're talking about. So don't worry about what some troll that sits behind a computer says that has no idea about you or anything that's going on.
Correct. And you know what? And that's why I'm so glad that you're doing the channel. I think it's amazing. You have such a big heart. And it's like when you said yes, that you were willing to go down, I was like,
it's history. It's history. Done. I mean, to me, this is going to be, I don't know. I feel so like kind of intertwined in it. Like, not that I'm there, but like I was born in Glendale. I grew up from birth till 7 in like LA, like the inner part of LA. So to me, I was there when the LA riots happened. I lived there. I lived through it. I moved from there to the suburbs about a year after because that was kind of scary. So for me, I feel like it's so strange to see, in a good way, strange. It's so nice to see people that have no reason to care, that are just LA street people, like just living in their neighborhood, they've just, have their own life separate from this. And that the intersections are just intertwining in this beautiful way. And to me, I love that because I don't think that you only should care about something if it affects you. I think you're a human. I'm a human. If it affects you, I would like for that to not be badly affecting you. I marched in 2020 with my kids and my family for, protests after George Floyd. I just think it's important that human beings show up for what you believe is right in a healthy, peaceful manner. So,
because there's a peaceful way to do this, everyone. I promise you there's a peaceful way.
That doesn't mean we need to be quiet about it or not yell. Or I know people don't like that because and I get it because my anxiety might be out the roof. But again, that's like, you don't get progress from being quiet and just sitting in the corner or not, I think that people kind of sometimes forget that any kind of a revolution and for any progress to be made, sometimes you have to be loud and sometimes you have to be unapologetic and sometimes you have to be not so nice. I mean,
right.
It wasn't that long ago that women couldn't even vote. I mean, like there's a lot of things that have, been in the recent history that have been, happening. So I don't know. I really think that for me, it's going to be so heartwarming to see my people, like just to be in California. I love, by the way, I love. I forget how much I like.
I love LA too. Like my favorite place is always the observatory. You go there right at dusk. And it's literally like you can see for miles. And yes, you do have a horrible smog line. I'm not going to lie, everybody. Mm-hmm. But it is a beautiful rainbow. Okay? It's gay in the air. You're welcome.
If you breathe too hard, you'll catch it.
Yep. Breathe too hard, you'll catch the gay. You both going down next time when Liz G goes down. Yes, we are all planning basically a family trip. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is going to be the end of February. The sooner that we can get everything locked down and nailed tight, it basically will give us, the lower prices. If we wait till the last second, then it's going to be absorbent. And I'm a little bit of a cheapskate. When I start seeing Amazon packages showing up every day and they're all for her, I'm like, what are you ordering? Like, why did we need this? And then all of a sudden it was like nothing but door handles. And I was like, so they all match. I'm like, we don't need that. Like, I'm okay. I will turn the handle of any color. I don't care. But she does. And that's where she's the fashionista.
I mean, I was going to say, I feel like my husband's more that way too. He likes everything cohesive and matching. And I'm just like, whatever. Chaos is fine with me, babe.
Right?
Whatever.
Oh. Kelly, are you done with your stream? We need to know, Miss Kelly. Hey, SP peeps, the revolution is here.
Okay. I agree.
You know what we're going to do?
If you can make it to LA, please come down. You can crash with us. Like, come down if you can, obviously.
Right? Sending it to you right now, Kelly. I don't care if you don't have makeup on. It's okay. I don't have any makeup on either. I forgot to put it on this morning. No, seriously, everybody.
Liz always
I
has
do.
jokes. I
do have great jokes because no
know.
matter what, you know, it's literally, that's what saved me so many times, was
Mhm.
literally trying to have a sense of humor about it.
Right.
I got
Same.
this too shall pass because
Mhm.
my Nana used to say it to me every time I was in the hospital.
Mhm.
It's okay if you're in bed, sit up. Want me to lay down?
Oh,
We
it's
can have a
almost 2
slumber
a.m.
party.
She said it's almost 2 a.m.
Okay, that's a little
Okay,
crazy.
that's okay. But hey, if you can get to LA, please feel free. Like, just let us know.
Reach out to us.
Yeah,
Just let us know what's going on.
right. Just come
You know?
down and you can come join the Brady Bunch. Yeah, yeah.
I think one of my cats is nearby.
Was that a meow?
Yeah.
I thought I heard
don't
something.
know where the cat is.
I thought I heard something, but I thought maybe it's just me. And I put food
Miss
out.
Sunrise Dawn. It's not you, I promise. Like, I'm waiting for Luna, our big dog, to I'm trying to get sarcasm, but I'm waiting for Luna, our big dog. Normally she's like, I'm like, oh my God, what are you whining about? Like,
she just wants
I do also want to say Alicia is with the Degraded Daughter. And if you have not yet subscribed or shown some love, please smash that like, hit subscribe. It always helps with the algorithm. That way, the more people can actually go and hit that bell for notifications. That way, when we go live on the 24th, who knows what time, you'll be able to see it from different angles, because that's the whole point of recording it. Now, are we going to have time for just ourselves? Yeah, it's gonna. I'm gonna bring you a root beer.
Oh, I feel like there's an undertone to the root beer. Now, I don't really like root beer, but I feel like there's something special about
there. There is an undertone. It
Okay.
is my magical root beer. Lara FM is like my favorite superhero. And I do call her a superhero because the fact that she still has energy to go to work blows my mind, because I'm the one time Carrie and I stayed up till midnight. Now I'm hoping that I'm going to be running on adrenaline on the 24th, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be running on
something.
Hold on. What'd she say? Why can't she afford it? I love to come. I definitely cannot afford it. I'll fly over, be supporting.
That is a big trip.
We've got to figure out a way to get you over here.
I will say this: if you put your Venmo, maybe people will
help. Yeah, if we can get you here, hear your little voice. We keep trying to get Marilyn, but Marilyn's saying no, because she has things that she has to get done. Yes, Lara FM is absolutely adorable. She had the energy she has is just. I'm rocking her shirt for a reason. I had to represent the Lara.
The sweatshirt that someone was wearing, and I loved it. I was like, oh, that's so cute.
I still need to make sweatshirts or t-shirts that say Save Bob, but it's been a little hard for me. I do need to reach out to Kelly so that way we get it done, but she's in a different time area. So yes, it does,
It's hard.
You'll come rep. Oh, Clarity and Chaos. Peggy, I'll come to rep Maryland.
Do it.
You got it. Do it. Record for her. Like, that'd be amazing, because I know she wants to be there. She's even sat there. Oh, buckle up, Buttercup. I'm so happy you're going. I have my calendar marked for the 24th. Good. Because we have all the flight information coming up. We have all of the main stuff coming. The main thing is just the Liz Gale, getting Liz Gale her ticket, and as well as telling me, I just read Kelly's. Sorry, I'll check in a second. As well as the rental. We're not asking for anything additional. Everything else has been covered. I did have to borrow from someone, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Matt Elliott, question. Can I email you the link to the videos to you guys? Absolutely. I'll put it up. You want to join me, and we'll have to figure it out, but we'll definitely put it up. Okay. Tell me what you need for the shirt. Save Bob Ferris. That's my main thing. And don't catch the gay. No, I'm just kidding. Amy Jones. Oh my goodness, it has been a while. Liz, glad you're going with your gang. give them hell, make a difference. Absolutely. And if anybody is in the LA area, you are more than welcome to come visit. I actually look forward to it. I look forward to meeting any of you guys. I know, well, mainly I want to actually see E in person, even though we talk over, we talk over the phone.
But I get to hug you. I don't care if
we're gonna get to hug.
Even if you're not a fucking hug.
I'm not a hugger. I just don't like it when people run up. That gives me anxiety.
If I run and jump on you, is that like
yeah, that would be a big anxiety point. And just don't be surprised if Cariotti is busted out, so that way I don't have a panic attack. No, but I'll be bringing my medication. And whatever time we go there, I'm going to make sure that I take some form of anxiety medication while I'm there. Yeah. So that way I don't go.
Yeah, no. I told you, I'll hold your hand. I'll probably need it too.
Right? Like,
as long as we're going to make an oath, as long as we don't shit our pants.
Okay. Right. Because here's the thing, everybody. I only have half a colon. That's all I have.
Yeah.
And so when I tell people that I hope I don't poop my pants, I hope I don't crap my pants, it's because I can't hold it. I'm like 2 inches away from a colonoscopy bag. Mm-hmm. And it's not sexy. I already got a few things batting against me, a couple scars that are huge. So yes, if I suddenly have to go to the bathroom, I'm going to ask if I could use the bathroom in the org. Be like, look, I know I'm wearing an SP shirt, but I want to know.
I don't want.
What is success through communication? Can you explain to me what success through communication is?
I'm thinking you'll have to go across the street. I saw in the videos there's a Starbucks. They usually have pretty good restrooms that are clean.
True, but I at least want to ask once. I want to ask live. Can I use your bathroom?
Yeah, that would be good. Just to ask. That's true. I mean, I'm sure they're going to say no, so we'll have to have a plan B.
Yes. Yes, I mean, there will be a plan B. It's called sprinting to the nearest facility.
And I think there's something else nearby. I don't know if it's McDonald's or Taco Bell, but there's something else on that block.
Yeah, I think there's McDonald's there. And if there's with McDonald's, you have Chipotle. That's not too far.
Okay.
Because someone asked me like, oh, can we send you gift cards to get something to eat? And I was like, you're more than welcome to mail them, but I can't guarantee that we're going to get them in time. Mm-hmm. Oh, look who it is. Hold on. Oh man, I just did it to myself. Hold on, Laura. I'm bringing you down.
Liz, you're bringing a whole different type of flashing. Like you're the
my Laura flash.
I love it,
and it's got her signature.
Right, and it's got her signature, so that's perfect.
Yes, I made it to the chat. Love you both, Rockstar. We love you, and if you do have time, if you're available, definitely let us know because I would love to interview you and see how you feel after going out so many nights and.
Fearless. I love it. She's got some biggest cojones.
She's got some big brass cojones, and let me tell you, like that woman does, like she scares. She doesn't like killing cockroaches. Mm-hmm. She does not like that because the juice flies everywhere. And
I don't like it either. I feel sad.
I was trying to save her life. Okay, I was saving her life.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's still. Oh, Laura, Summer Savage is wearing your shirt. Thank you so very much. Whataburger. There's Whataburger's down there. Yes, 7-Eleven. Now, the problem with me going to that 7-Eleven is I promise you as a Sea Org member, I went there so many times to get cigarettes because it would be like $7 to get it at the Rose Garden, or you could go to your local 7-Eleven and get 2 packs for $10. Yeah, some bullshit. They were robbing us blind everywhere.
Well, they probably knew you guys were desperate and needed something. So
yeah. Yeah, Laura, I want to interview you. And see how you're doing. There's a link in your messenger. Definitely let me know.
There's a link.
I threw it in there as soon as it popped up. Okay, I need to get my SP yellow shirt. That's right, because it is a sexy shirt. I'm telling you, not all of you could have a signature from her, though.
So
eventually I'm going to frame this.
It could also be sexy person. You guys could bring sexy back in a whole new way. Just saying.
Sexy puta. Sexy puta.
A little saucy puta.
No, saucy. Saucy puta.
You can have it mean whatever you want it to mean.
Absolutely.
I think it's great that we have all these different random little acronyms for them because, might as well.
Absolutely.
So.
But if anybody wants to send a picture to Laura, I will happily email it to her. You can also email her. I don't know which mods we have available. I didn't know if I saw her standard mod. But if any one of the mods are available, do you have Laura FM's email? Or if Laura can pop it up, that way, if anybody has any questions, concerns, comments, you just want to cheer her on. Man, that red in my eyes.
It's better than it was, though.
Yeah, it's getting better. The vision's actually getting better. It's like it's still fuzzy, where it's got almost like it's hard to explain.
Like a little bit of a haze over one side.
Yeah, so I already have bad vision. But let's say I put on my glasses, which are prescription, and I put them on. It's still hazy. God dang it. It's really hazy out of that eye. It's like where the blood is. It's got this fog. So it's like I just don't wear my glasses because otherwise it hurts.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to aggravate it anymore. I mean, it's healing pretty good.
I'm not trying to go down there and be like looking like I got Ebola.
I mean, they treat you like you have it anyway, those SP superpowers? I mean, they're just like, no, you're contagious. Like
if it was only contagious, I would go in and touch every Sea Org member. Now I would touch them just to touch, like touch. I have exorcised the demons. There's no more Scientology for you. Go see your friends. Go see your family. You
go
and
live
you
your
and
life.
you.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And stop giving them money. Yes. So here are and I know the funny part is we're saying don't give Scientology money and we're sitting here asking. I hate asking. I think it sucks big giant bullharkies, but we need to do it. Okay.
That would be really amazing. I honestly,
I couldn't imagine
Laura anywhere because she is.
Would she? Hey, Laura, if you were still in the chat, would you go to Clearwater? I would.
I think so.
I lived there. I lived there for a little bit. My mom was the LRH comm of Flag.
We could always make that a thing. And listen, I'm always down to go to Flag just to flip off the building. That's my signature move. It might not be very mature, but it's healing for my little heart.
Hey, I'm okay with putting a little flag on the building. You can be gay.
That would be funny.
You can be gay.
That would be funny. That's a good idea. And there's there's a lot of spots that you can stand on the street to get a nice picture with flag in the background. So if you have your flag and then flag in the background.
Yeah, and plus you need to get you a gimbal. So the one that I originally told you have to put it on your wish list because the gimbal has a stabilizer. And that's the one thing that people are, here is Laura FM's email. If anybody needs her hyperlinks or anything like that, please definitely click here. If you want her music, anything. But the gimbal will basically, like our screens, will hold it tight instead of like trying to give people motion sickness when I'm sitting there like.
Yeah, I just started the list this morning because you told me to. I only just made a Venmo. I've never had a Venmo before, y'all. I only made it for this.
Carrie made me a PayPal. That's why it's my legal name. I'm like, dang, busting out legalities and shit.
Yeah.
But yes.
I'm glad that somebody else is okay with my middle finger having this because that's just me as a rowdy ass kid in LA too. Like,
I honestly want to go to Big Blue. I want to go to AOLA. And I want to walk around AOLA and be like, look, that was my mom's office right there. I guarantee you the LRH comm is sitting right there.
Yes,
that was my mom's office. Those were the trees.
I was going to say, I want to see the trees that you climbed. I was going to ask that. I wanted to ask you which ones do you remember which ones? Because that would be.
So when you're facing AOLA, so picture you're standing right in front of AOLA, right to your left and go all the way up to the 4th floor. That's my mom's office. Now there's like almost like a generator box. So we would use that. We would hop up on the generator box and then we'd be able to climb the tree, which went all the way to the 4th floor. Was I swaying a little bit? Yes. But back then I was little. like little. Like I didn't even bust 50 pounds.
Right.
So it was fine because we were hungry. You eat Sea Org food and see how happy you are.
And by the way, who was even watching you for it to not be okay?
Nobody was. We honestly, nobody was watching us. It, like, people want to say, oh, of course you guys had sitters and you guys had nannies. Well, yeah, I personally had a nanny when my mom brought me up here and, some little times in between. But no, it wasn't a Sea Org nanny. It was not a Sea Org nanny at all.
Yeah.
It was a standard nanny. And let me tell you, I loved her. Oh.
I wonder if that person's still in your old nanny. Do you know?
I don't know. I'm just a broke college kid. If I could donate, I would. Hey, it's totally okay if you can't. I will be completely honest. It is absolutely okay if you cannot, because most of us just need you to like, subscribe, share the news, throw some, likes, hit some, do what you need to do with the algorithm. And if you can't, hey, we understand. Trust me, we're in this very same boat. Like, that's the best way I can explain it is we're all in the same boat. Yep. That's what she's going to do.
Yeah.
And there goes my cat again.
Maybe people know or don't know, because TikTok, the crew there, they seem to, like, you can't curse and stuff. Their rules are a lot stricter. I'm wondering if the middle finger is going to be back, because I know everyone's going to be on TikTok, so I'm going to have to be really careful.
You just have to ask someone that, ask Liz Gale. She's the TikTok queen.
I'm going to ask her. Maybe.
Yeah, because she'll know. I mean,
I'm going to have to really plan out my
your profanities.
Yeah.
Yep.
My fingers.
Corkopolis, Liz, by the way, how's your eye? It is doing a lot better. It's still a little hazy, but it's doing a lot better.
It's a lot better.
Yeah. Like, don't ask me to play a dart game with you because I might hit you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That is right. Now, we had originally planned on E and I doing this for a short period. If you are, because, we got to give the computer over to the husbando.
That's mine. That is.
Not I don't have a husbando.
No, she's got the Pokemon.
No. Yeah. I got
Rodney.
Pokey Rodney. That's all I need.
That's all you need.
Okay. Elisa, that's why I flipped off free wins when I was right by her last summer. Had to be done. That's right.
Thank you. From me to you. Thank you.
Streets and Jessica's TikToks were permanently banned today.
See, that's
TikTok is super strict. Wow. But now they're on YouTube because I know that Aaron had talked them into going on YouTube. So that will definitely help. Yeah. Here's the information in regards to the cruise. If you are able to, if you do want to go, I know it's something like a $250 deposit. And then depending on your room, and let's be real, people, most people want to spend like $1,500 on a room. You don't. You're not going to be in that room. You're not celebrating in the room. You're literally just sleeping.
And showering.
So, you can go with the lower packages and then be able to go and enjoy yourself and meet new people and take lots and lots of pictures. And don't forget to send them to us.
Yeah, that sounds like it'll be fun.
Yep. Get these ladies to LA and here's how to help.
Yeah, we're getting our degraded asses to LA, guys. We're going back to LA. So it'll be fun.
Going back to LA to flip off the Sea Org. Okay, Foxy Jane comment. I have looked into the corruption between LAPD, Cali State Bar, and dirty lawyer Tom Girardi. They want money and gifts and will take it from scum of the earth. Wow. Yeah, they will.
Interesting.
Yeah, he stole from all the people that, he stole. Like, I read that case. That's disgusting.
It was a lot. Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, Yadra. Hey, lady. So we're almost done. I do appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you for saying hi. Oops. Thank you for saying hi to the amazing Rodney. And if you can donate, great. If you can't, we do understand. Just show some love. That's all we need. We did put the stuff up, or at least I put a mic up because I wanted to mic up Carrie. That way, if she just has to be standing within 15 feet of me and it'll get her voice as well. Because I don't want anyone to say that she said something that we can't later prove. So I'm miking up Carrie and I'm miking up myself. I can send you what the mics I'm looking at. They're actually pretty cheap.
Okay.
At least compared to some of the ones that I was seeing. Yeah. They're like, just type in little mic or phone mic. That's all you need. But the other one's a gimbal. So thank you so very much for coming. Please smash the like, hit subscribe, go visit E, smash the like. And above all else, thank you. Have a great rest of your day, and I will race you to the comments.
We'll talk to you later.
Talk to you soon. Boo boo.